you're skinnier than you were, right?
Yes, my heaviest, I was 437 pounds. There was a point in time where people kept saying, "Oh man, I tell my friends all the time. I say I can't believe I took a picture with Ralphie May." I'm like, "Oh my god!" There was a point in time where Ralphie and I were right there, man, and I'm like, "Oh god."
That's
Hey,
very funny.
I had a few times where people called me Ralphie May, and I'm just like, "All right,
Well,
all
when
right."
he died, were you like, okay, I
At
should
that point, we were already hundreds of pounds apart.
got
Hundreds of
it,
pounds apart.
got it.
And like I said, my heaviest
You were up to
was
600. I'm kidding.
I got 437 was the heaviest. Now I'm probably around 350.
Is that where do you have a goal with that, or are you like, I'm good?
I've been this weight for a few years now. I mean, I rock a monitor for my diabetes, so I keep my sugar in check.
Great.
I see the doctor all the time. Doesn't mean that I'm healthy, but I'm a lot more at least aware. And I take my meds, and I'm constantly getting checkups. Could I work out more? Absolutely. Could I eat better? Of course I could. I make no excuses.
How do you think of it? Do you just think of like, it's my life, it's my body, I want to just like
I just don't want to work out. It's simple. I don't want to sweat and go and lift shit. I'm comfortable in this room with air conditioning and the recliner I just bought. It's nice.
What's funny is most people are like you.
America.
Yeah. That's most people's attitude. And do you feel like if your life's shorter, fuck it?
It's hard to say it.
Because
it's hard to say it out loud, but I think that a lot of people think that. Like, I don't want to say it out loud, but a part of me is kind of like, eh. It's like I don't want to start working out, and all of a sudden Russia gets pissed off.
I like how you keep bringing.
Why did I go to the gym?
Bringing Russia into it. Like I could work out, but
Russia, man. The aliens showed up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like aliens are coming. I keep hearing. I don't want to waste my time.
COVID-32, man.
Yeah,
you gotta enjoy life.
Yeah. Well, no, but I'm curious because I'm like very health conscious, vegan, etc. Don't really drink, don't smoke, whatever. Of course, because of comedy, I'll die way before you, just because that's how life's funny like that. But I feel like I wish I had a little more attitude of like, fuck it. It's fun. Like life's fun and it should be fun. And like if it means I'm not the right weight or the right glycemic level, what are you gonna do?
I'm trying to still have fun, even though I feel like every year that I get older, I'm starting to do things. Maybe I shouldn't do that. You know what? I don't need to go to that party. It's late. There was a shooting last time. Let me just stay. So like I'm starting to make decisions like that.
The Russians got there and were shooting everybody.
Yeah, they were blasting everybody, dude. Fucking Putin. So I'm starting to like change in that way. So I see eventually I'm gonna get to that. Let me just walk into Whole Foods real quick and see what this is all about. I don't doubt that I'm gonna get to that place, but right now I'm still like,
and you haven't had any like scare, like you haven't had like a thing that made you go, I need to change.
I've had a bunch of scares. When I was at my heaviest,
you drove right past them.
You know what? Unfortunately, I was that person who was smoking a cigarette, and the doctor told him, if you don't stop, you're gonna get lung cancer and die. And I was that stubborn person. Well, I'm like, well, that's my life.
Was it literally cigarettes or was food?
No. I never smoked cigarettes.
Oh,
that was never my thing. It was, of course, it's food. But going to the doctor and dealing with anxiety, depression, freaking diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. So
you take a lot of shit. I take cholesterol because it's
I take like losartan, and I take a couple of different things to regulate my sugar. But again, I'm a different weight, and I'm dealing with things differently. Whereas before, I wasn't taking any medication.
Got it.
There was none.
Were you supposed to be and you weren't taking it?
Probably. I didn't want to. Like when the doctor told me you're diabetic, I'm like, I figured. I wasn't even like concerned. There was not like not me. I'm wondering, okay, well, that explains the blurry vision. That explains why I get sleepy.
You had the blurry vision?
Oh,
yeah. I had friends that had the blurry vision. Yeah. And it was like, dude.
That's scary.
I'm sure. Like
that'll freak you out.
You get like blind for a sec, right?
You look at the TV and then you'll hit guide to see what show you want to watch. And then you're like, whoa. And it's fuzzy. And so I realized that like I would go a week without eating bread or pasta or candy. And like I would notice a difference in my vision.
You can see the guide very clearly. That's really funny.
My sugar would come back down and it would level off and yeah, my vision would get better. So I could tell.
And you got to catch up on your Law and Order episodes.
Probably.
Because you knew when it was coming on.
Yeah, man. So when the doctor told me the first time that, you know, my health was out of control, I didn't take it serious because I was younger and I figured I'm good. I'll deal with it later.
And you also have like, it's kind of my brand. Oh, I got the art made.
I was afraid of that in the beginning.
I got the art made.
I was afraid of that in the beginning, but I think now at this point, if I was to lose, you know, if I was only 180 pounds and I was thin, I'd be okay. You know, it's like big boy. You know what I mean? It's like the personality's already there, no matter what. If he's 600 pounds or 200 pounds, he's still big boy.
Yeah, energetically, you're fluffy.
Yeah, I watch a lot of the TikTok videos and everybody's talking about, oh, your health and fitness and this is what you got to do. And, you know, and it's always coming from a person who doesn't know what it's like to be overweight. Yeah. It's always somebody they don't even know what a stretch mark is. You know, they're like, oh, these fat people and I can't stand it. They're so stupid.
So you've seen my TikTok.
Yeah, you know. It's like, all right, it's been a struggle. That's been the hardest struggle. Comedy's easy. Losing weight's hard.
Segura, I'll send you a clip of Segura talking about it on here because it was like it's way. And by the way, more guys have body dysmorphia than people think. Like I have 5 people on here, comics that we know. Like and like the kind of the humiliation of being fat and all that stuff, and like stuck in a habit and you can't get and you want, when do I start, and that shit of sugar,
whatever weight I need to be at and I'm not trying to be like fitness, I'm just whatever it takes to be non-diabetic, not have issues with my cholesterol, get off blood pressure medication. I just want to be able to wake up and the only thing I got to worry about is a baby aspirin and maybe freaking fish oil.
I feel like you could do that in 9 months. I really do. Like so you're type 2
diabetic.
That's easy. It's just like anything. How bad do you want it? You can do anything. I don't say that as like, ladies and gentlemen, with my system. I just mean I know like you can
for $45.95 right now.
Yeah. Right.
We're gonna send you.
Yeah. Let's go over to Gabe. He's got some really hot updates. No, but for real, like you could, dude, you did Dodger Stadium. You could go from type 2 to not. It's just a matter of like what. It's a few. Just to adjust some of the knobs. Yeah, I know you can do it. Like now, I'm like, what? Now I'm like invested. I'm gonna text you. Send me your glucose. I want your password for the glucose app. Hey, did you like that? Did you like that? Yeah, did you like it though? You want more? Don't want to work? Would rather watch videos of me grab assing with people? First of all, go up here to subscribe, and then go up here to watch more clips. This is like when the weatherman says that there's a high pressure system coming in. I'm not really used to the green screen.